Good morning, it is Saturday the 6th of September and today I am at a park run I haven't done again. This is Brueton Park in Solihull. Now last time I was in Solihull was for a work colleague a couple of years ago I think it was now, and one of my colleagues actually witnessed a carjacking at Machete Point, so it's not got the greatest history. Not really expected anything like that at park run today though, of course. Now, this is, week 8 of the Chester metric training plan, and I'll be honest, it's been a bit of a disaster. I've done a couple of runs. I did a 5k and I did a 14k, and the heading for both was it's disappointing, disastrous, just not great really. The first day I had really bad pain across the top of my foot, which is what I had before, and I used to, well I still do, have a straight lacing on my shoes just to relieve that pressure on the top, but it was a bit further up, more on the ankle, so I don't know, it's been a bit difficult. Gone back to the car, got my sunglasses. The optician says I need to be wearing these all the time really. Some areas of macula that need keeping, no pun, an eye on. So yeah, advised to wear these sunglasses on sunny and dull days, which is great. So there we go, at least they're comfortable and they haven't fell off. I had a great tumble at the Cathedral to Castle run last year. Yeah, last year. Sunglasses stayed put, so good. That's a great advert for your glasses. The bit of a forward roll, glasses stayed put, didn't move a jot. Sunglasses, definitely the right choice this morning. The sun has well and truly come out. There's loads of people here. All the steady stream of people are walking down this path. Of course, I picked the very moment there's only 2 people behind me, but there's a lot of people. This chap's giving us a masterclass in skipping to warm up. He looks fantastic, absolutely brilliant. I may try it myself. Lots of trees in this park. Autumn is very much upon us, but you know, it's that nice time of year where it's not too hot, or most of the time not too wet. You'll see here that the start is on the path and then moves around onto the grass in like a sort of a pen. This does mean that everyone on the grass has to try and run onto the path, and there are other people further along the path, so it all kind of gets a bit congested at the start, whereas Arrow Valley had everyone on path and grass all running off together in the same direction and then filtering in over a couple of 100 meters. This is a bit more congested at the start, though there was 100 more people. That is a very loud vest. It also doesn't help when you have park walkers or people walking at the start near the front. Everyone has to kind of make their way around them. I'm not sure why they do that, but I'm not judging. Everyone is welcome at parkrun, absolutely. But it does make it tricky when you've got people trying to run around you. We've made a bit of space here and we are heading on to the first lap. It's a nice park overall. Didn't see one machete. A couple of guys here enjoying coffee from the coffee van. They're not interested in running, or they've done a run. You do you. It's all good. All good. As long as you're all enjoying yourselves, not a problem. You'll see quite a long line of people here. There's a lot of people at this park run. Move on to the grass again to make up a bit of space, I suppose, make up a bit of time. Again, I don't advocate running on the grass too much. But this guy, mustard top, he's coming through. He's not waiting for anyone. Maybe he's left the gas on or something, but he's flying through. Fair play to him. And that brings us up to the first kilometre, a 5:47. I'm really pleased with that, given how congested it was at the start, and I struggled to start to get to pace up. I've actually made up a fair bit of time there. Very happy. There's the leader. If you look at how far between the leader and second place is,
You know, there's a good, what, 8 seconds there? And then second place to third place is even bigger. They're just coming around now. This part of the course is very tight. Everyone has to stay on the left. As you'll see, it's very difficult to actually make up any time on this part. As you come round and end that section, you go around what I think is a boathouse and end up with a lake on the left. Again, this path here, very, very narrow. Very difficult to make up time here. But there are other places, plenty of other places where you can. I suppose if you're really that bothered, you should be right at the front. It does often look like I'm way over the line, but that's actually the camera. It's just the way the camera sits. I am on my side of the line, but the camera makes it look like I'm not. I'm not encroaching on the other people's run line. And there we have kilometre 2, 5:52. Very, very pleased with that. So I'm not going all out. I'm not going for a PB. I am going just again to try and get sub 30. Just keep it at that sub 30 level each week as much as I can. This is the hill. The second time we've been up it, because this is the end of the first lap. And it's not really a hill. They call it a hill. It isn't really. You'll see it's just a slight incline. But I tell you, when you've done it 2.5 times, it absolutely saps your energy. I don't know why. Maybe it's just psychological, but it absolutely saps it. You don't go across the grass on the second lap. You come round this way, down the path, past the coffee van, and then just before you get to the horse statue, you do a left instead of going straight on. And as you'll see from where people are running, you then make your way across that side and then up and rejoin the path where you were on the first time you went round.
Thanks again, Marshall.
Hardly anyone saying thank you to the marshals. Very disappointing. Loads of people in front of me, not a one saying thank you. You tend to find that once one person says thank you, a bunch of other people, but not so much here. Kilometre 3, I went through in 6 minutes. That second time up the hill has absolutely sapped me. And I got to be honest, at this point, I was feeling pretty low and I really wanted to walk. But then, there's a chap in an orange shirt behind me that you can't quite see because he's behind me, obviously. And then that lady with the hydration vest is Gail. I stuck with these two for the rest of this run and they, unbeknowingly, dragged me through. Again, some speedy guys there on the right and ladies. I was all set just to have a nice little walk at this point. I really was. But the chap behind me, as I say, orange shirt and Gail, they really did. I just managed to stick to their pace. Throughout my run talks about how latching on someone else really makes the run easier. And it really, really does. It's surprising how much easier it makes it, actually. And that's evidenced by lap 4 going through in a 5:39. Thank you, Marshall. So now we're coming round to the end of the second lap. There he is.
Well done, bud.
Didn't catch his name, but he just carries on. He goes. I think part of it is because it's quite narrow, he couldn't actually take over at some points. Overtake? Take over? Overtake. And here we are on the final straight up that hill. I'm really pushing here as much as I can. And I get a 5:38 to finish.
Go. Well, just keep it tight. Keep it tight. Oh, just keep it.
Don't forget, keep it tight. Keep it tight. Keep it tight. Keep it tight. Parkrun time 29:05. Really happy with that. Keep it tight.
Oh, that was hard work. I struggled with that one a bit today. Just struggled all week, really. What did I get? 20 on the watch. I think it was 28:57. Parkrun time will be a fair bit slower than that, 'cause I think it took about 13 seconds, 15 to get over the line. So 29:15 maybe on the parkrun time, perhaps somewhere around there, I guess. Lovely park. It's very flat. Aside from that, I mean, it's not a hill, they call it a hill, but it's just an incline that you do 2.5 times, and it does sap you a bit. It really does. I've still got my old Brooks on at the minute, so they've done 800 and odd kilometers, and I think they're definitely contributing to my difficulties at the moment. I just picked up some GT 2000 version 12s yesterday. Just haven't worn them properly yet. I haven't ran in them, just decided about sizing at the moment, so I'm not going to run in them until I'm happy that they're definitely fit. I haven't done my video on why I hate running shoes yet. I will definitely be doing that. Well, as you'll see in the video, I got to the 3rd kilometre and I was like, I've just about had enough, to be honest, right now. And then a guy, orange shirt, he kind of, I can't remember if he caught up with me, if I caught up with him, but you know, he kind of doesn't know it, but he's just managed to stick to him and up the pace in that 3rd and 4th kilometre, and then as a bit of a pack we just carried on to the end. He, as you'll see in the video, zoomed off, and fair play to him for that. Right, I'm tired. I'm gonna get gone. So all the best. Thanks for coming, and if I don't see you before, you have a lovely Christmas. Ta-ra. Statue is called The Horse and the Horse Tamer by Joseph Boehm. Not sure I'm pronouncing his surname right. I reckon he had a fabulous time sculpting that horse's arse. It's very detailed.
Keep it tight.